Cosmic Ghost Rider takes us through stories that show the Mad Titan's universe in blood and chaos. One such story revolves around Thanos' adopted daughter, Gamora. She was not raised with love, but with brutality. Thanos used to organize brutal fighting tournaments on his ship, Sanctuary 2. Every opponent she faced was there to kill her, and showing mercy was never an option. This was how Thanos prepared his daughter for the life he expected her to live.
May I be done yet, Father?
No, another.
Then came another warrior, a masked stranger wielding twin katanas. Blades clashed. Gamora fought with everything she had, but this opponent was different, faster, stronger, ruthless. Soon she was on her knees, bleeding, vulnerable.
Thanos, please, please stop this. Mercy.
You are not here for mercy. Finish it.
The masked warrior obeyed, slicing through Gamora's throat. But the lifeless face that stared back wasn't hers, it was that of a Skrull. Gamora, standing tall, removed her mask, revealing that she had once again outwitted death.
May I be done now, Father?
No, another.
The next tale is far different, but no less haunting. A child lies in his crib and a big purplish hand appears.
The first of many very happy birthdays, little David.
What is it, honey?
Where'd his blanket go? He literally had it just 5 minutes ago.
I don't know.
Now David is 5 years old.
Can I stop having birthdays, Mama? The monster doesn't come if it's not my birthday.
David, there is no monster. Your father is going to be here with cake, and you're going to have fun with your friends. And
His father never makes it. The vehicle crumples like paper, crushing him inside.
What was that?
The monster! The monster did it! Ah!
Years pass. On his 16th birthday, the boy wakes up to a text from his girlfriend. Before he can respond, Thanos takes his phone.
I still surprise you, David. You got a girlfriend.
Please, why are you doing this? Nobody believes me.
Quiet.
Thanos types something that shatters the relationship. Now there is no way back.
You have no way of walking that comment back. What a cruel boyfriend you are.
I didn't. Please, why?
Happy birthday.
On his 21st birthday, Thanos poisons the drinks at David's party.
Don't drink that. Happy birthday.
Graduation day. David is 25 years old. Thanos burns down David's school.
Was this the grad school you got into? Happy birthday.
Years later, David, now 27 years old. He secures his dream job only to watch it vanish as Thanos plots his downfall.
Happy birthday, David.
You got me fired?
No, bad luck.
Then?
Your cat is dead.
Every step of his life is tainted. Thanos is always there, pushing him deeper into the abyss. On his 30th birthday, David stood alone staring at the sky.
He has to tell me. He has to tell me why. He won't stop, I know that. But if I can just get him to say why? It's after midnight. He missed it. But
for the first time in his life, Thanos was no longer present. Thanos had been a part of his life for years, but now, David is laughing out loud.
he missed my birthday.
1 year later, his 31st birthday came and the world was still without Thanos. David is singing. He is pouring his soul into the song. Out of nowhere, Thanos appears.
Well, it's my birthday too. Yeah, no, you're right. It's not. I'm so sorry I missed you last year, David. I promise it will never happen again.
No, why? Why? Please, why do you do this?
I love these meetings. There's nothing more important to me. Do you understand that? Let me make up for missing last year.
And Thanos snaps. A crack opened in the ground beneath his feet.
Happy birthday.
Time itself twisted around him. When he crawled back out, he was no longer 31. He was 45.
David, happy birthday. Ooh, not a lot to work with anymore, is there?
Thanos, you've tormented me for every year of my life. And for a long time, all I wanted to know was why. But lately, I've started to think, why do you think I'll keep sticking around for all of this? Why don't I just kill myself, right? That's why. You want to see how far you can push a person. I know what you do the rest of the year. You conquer planets and you kill superheroes. But every year you come back to me. So I'm going to tell you why I hang on, why I keep living, despite everything you've done to me, to the people I love.
Thanos reached up, grabbed a pipe and ripped it from the ceiling. Water poured down, flooding the apartment.
No, David, I don't care. See you next year.
David realized Thanos didn't hate him. Thanos barely cared. This was just entertainment. a cruel game to pass the time. And this was only the beginning. Thanos went from world to world, turning beauty into ash, all for one reason, to impress Lady Death. Each destruction was a twisted love letter to Death herself. The world of Arbenth, the rocky world of Carbonire, the gargantuan world of Loba, Sheikah Glyph, Arco Prime. Thanos destroyed everything.
See, my love, all that art, it fuels my greater work. It shows what all this art truly is. Naught but a momentary, meaningless distraction.
Then came the strangest, most disturbing day of all. On a small planet filled with bunny-like creatures, Thanos arrived, seated like a king on his throne.
The rank and file of the universe will all know the name of Thanos, and quake in fear of my coming. What's this? It shines with so much light? It shines with what? Power. It may be worth investigating.
The creatures were overjoyed.
What are these paltry little things?
We are the Adorales.
They worshipped new things, and to them, Thanos was the newest, most exciting god they had ever seen. They welcomed him with cheers and smiles, not realizing what was about to happen.
Puny creatures. I am Thanos. I am a god amongst you.
Oh boy, a new god. Yeah!
That's exciting. Ooh, I like new things.
What the?
When Thanos asked for the heart of their universe, they didn't hesitate. They worshipped the heart, so they believed giving it to their new god was an honor. However, the horror lay in the way they presented it. They started killing themselves. They smiled as they stabbed each other with candy canes shaped like spears. They sang as they cut off their heads with heart-covered axes. But nothing could match the joy on their faces.
Would you like everyone impaled, new god?
Oh, peppermint.
I will gladly rip my own squishy works out for you, new god.
New god, this is my brother.
You know, this isn't really as fun when I am not the one doing it.
Their purple guts spilled onto the ground like a festival parade. And when it was over, they held a funeral unlike any other. They cheered as they threw their own dead into a mass grave. To them, this was love. This was worship. But Thanos was something worse. No matter how many heroes fought him, no matter how many times the universe thought it was safe, Thanos always came back. However, sometimes evil comes dressed in kindness. One day he stops traffic to help an old lady cross the street. That's it. One small act.
You are very kind. Would you like a mint?
You hold on to those. I am sure your husband would want them more than I do.
Oh, goodness me. No, I never married.
I can't believe that. A beautiful woman like yourself?
Oh, you flirt.
But this moment starts a chain of events that breaks the future itself. Because of what Thanos did, two people never meet. Stephanie and Suzanne. Thanos had delayed the bus to help the old lady out. Stephanie was supposed to live up to her true potential. She was meant to cure disease, bring world peace, and even put an end to death itself. She was humanity's best chance at hope. But hope was stolen that day, by the same hand that helped the old lady cross the street. Stephanie lived her life as most humans do, in mediocrity. Moments before her death, Thanos returned, showing a vision of the life she lost because of him. Then she died, and Thanos, ever devoted to death, knew people die, but the death of hope is the sweetest. There's nothing sweeter to Thanos than killing hope itself, and this is where the story takes a dark turn. In this story, we see a planet where people live with the help of technology and faith. They believe in a God that gives them eternal life. When they die, their souls are saved, like files on a computer. Their God renews them again and again, so death becomes nothing more than a small pause before they return.
To Haldun, to he who gave to us eternal life.
But Thanos doesn't leave such things alone.
The Thanos?
You're right. Haldun did love you. Your species was a hobby for him. Immortals need to feel their time, but still he did not want to lose any of you. So he made sure your essential selves were retrieved and stored if the body failed, ready for recorporation. Any he felt had become corrupted, he kept for study and eventual repair. As afterlives go, it wasn't a bad system. While it lasted...
What did you do?
Thanos finds their god, learns how their system works, and destroys it. He doesn't just kill the god, he beheads him. He holds the god's heart for all to see, showing the entire planet that eternal life is over.
He was recording you all on a quantum server, very advanced. It would have run until the end of time, beyond perhaps. I destroyed it, then I tore off his head and burned his heart. So now when your bodies fail, you will just switch off, and then nothing.
Before, these people were kind because they knew they would always come back. They shared because they believed there was always going to be more. Now they only have one life, no safety net, no return.
Why? Why did you? Why would you? Why Thanos?
I was curious.
He leaves the god's body in the eastern sands, so no one can lie to themselves. They can walk to the sands, see the corpse, and know their heaven is gone forever. This brutal truth spreads like wildfire across the planet. Some people cling to goodness, trying to be kind even with death staring them down. Others snap because why bother with kindness if everything ends? For Thanos, this isn't just destruction. This is art. Killing hope in every form, turning kindness into fear. That is what Thanos loves most.
We have to try. Interesting theory. I'll enjoy seeing how you all get on.
This sequence leads to the final moment, where Frank Castle, the cosmic ghost rider, stands before the gates of Valhalla. Odin himself is waiting for him. Odin welcomes him into the Hall of Immortal Warriors because Frank died in battle, crushed by the Silver Surfer wielding Thor's hammer. It wasn't a glorious death, but it was a warrior's death, and that's enough for Odin.
Oh, no way. So, wait, is this?
Yes. If you are quite done talking, follow me, Francis Castle.
Welcome to Valhalla.